I'm John Raymond. I am co-owner of Spoken Wheel. So K18's been a really interesting journey for me. I don't believe most things. I'm doubtful. So when K18 first got introduced to me, I was curious. Some people can either have their hair look good or feel good, but they can't have both. And what we found was, with K18, whether I'm using the mist or the mask, that I can get that hair to do exactly what I want. It has the strength and the integrity that I'm looking for, and it looks and feels amazing, which to me is like a game changer. The conversation of hair health has shifted. It's become so on the front of things, whether we're damaging hair with heat or chemicals or with mechanical damage or the environmental damage. And it's really been about how do we get healthy hair that looks amazing. That to me has sometimes not been most important, right? And right now it is primary. As a hairstylist, I'm always pushing that hair. I'm trying to find right where that place is where it's just that sweet spot of perfect. And what I found with K18 is it expands my possibilities. And it also gives me opportunities with different types of hair that I didn't think were there. So whether I'm dealing with straight hair, wavy, curly, or coily, I know that I can get exactly what I'm looking for, which to me is, I can't think of any product that has ever given me that possibility. To me, there's no product that does what K18 does. Everyone needs it because it makes their hair stronger and healthier.
I'm Charmaine and I'm a stylist at Spoken Wheel, Soho. I think hair is super important to the human experience, especially women. It's a form of expression. It carries energy. When my hair is different, I feel different. I express myself differently. I show up differently. I think it has a huge impact on how people feel about themselves. Hair health means everything to me as a person, and K18 safeguards my hair experience and my hair journey. It broadens the parameters of what I can do because it allows me to know that whatever I'm doing, I can either prevent damage or I can fix damage. And in the salon setting with my clients, it allows my clients to really trust me and trust that I really have their best interest at heart because I'm offering them a permanent solution to any damage that happens to their hair.
I'm Christine Thompson. I'm Director of Color at Spoken Wheel Salons. I've always been interested in chemistry and just products in general. So I'm always looking for new things, testing products, trying to educate myself on ingredients, looking for new innovative technologies in beauty. I find there's a lot of claims and most of them are BS. It sounded too good to be true. It was kind of sitting on the side, and I was in salon one night. I had a situation with somebody who had come from, another salon, and their hair was very overprocessed. They had a lot of breakage. It was what I call scary hair. And even with my level of experience, it was scary, and I needed to lighten it. And so I thought, well, I'll give that stuff a shot. I put it on and proceeded, and normally the hair would have broken off, and there was already some breakage, and it didn't. I was able to process the hair and the hair stayed intact, and I kept her as a client. Before I really believe in something, I have to test it a lot on a lot of different types of scenarios. I started with giving some product to a couple of our key people, from perming, lightening, all different color scenarios and different kinds of chemical processes. And then from that point on, it was solid in every chemical aspect of every chemical service we were doing. It performed. The most, I think, amazing part of it to me was how little time it took. K18 technology is unlike anything else that's ever been on the market. It has peptide chains. It actually goes in and restructures, regenerates the hair from the inside out, and it doesn't wash away. If you have hair, you should use K18.
I'm Deangelo, and I live in New York. I work at Spoken Wheel at Flatiron. I'm a master stylist and educator there. Usually clients aren't taking proper care of their hair, so I have found that K18 is an easy treatment to use. If I notice that the guest has a lot of damage, I ask if they're deep conditioning at home, and if so, what conditioners are they using? Because again, I find that conditioners can kind of build up on the hair and are not necessarily correcting the problem. In doing so, I let my guests know that they should clarify. Use the K18 because what it's going to do is actually penetrate the hair and make it stronger from the inside out. From my experience of working with curly hair or coily hair, a lot of times when they blow it out, they kind of lose the curl pattern. So the hair starts to get straight and it doesn't revert back. And a lot of times they are misinformed in using deep conditioners in hopes that it's going to bring that curl pattern back, and it doesn't. all it does is build up on the hair, and when it builds up on the hair, it makes it more fine and more limp and more flat. And so I've used K18, and what I've found is that the hair instantly starts to gain some of its curl retention back. And I think that's amazing because I haven't found a product that actually does that. So that's why I love K18.